Hi YouTube, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. It's beautiful outside. I'm just sitting out here enjoying the sun, getting some vitamin D, and this beautiful blue sky. Well, without further ado, my name is Majesty, and I am a single mom living with OA, which is osteoarthritis disease, which is the thinning of the bone marrow between the rubber between the joints of my bones. I also have sciatica. I also have rheumatoid arthritis, along with carpal tunnel, and I also suffer from severe spinal damage, neuropathy. Yes, I have dyslexia, so I may not pronounce things so clearly. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. My oldest is 25, which 3 years ago attacked me violently. I suffered from being choked and head trauma from her blows. I have a 19-year-old who just recently graduated, both of them are currently staying with my mom. And I have a 9-year-old. And I'm doing this video just because I want to document what it's like to be a single mom raising a child with special needs. My 9-year-old is autistic. He suffers from, all my kids have disabilities. However, my oldest kids did not want to accept their disabilities and began to lash out at me for trying to get them the help that they needed. So, along with the hate that went along with my family, always been the black sheep, but always been the provider and the go-to person in my family. My 9-year-old, he suffers from ADHD, aggressiveness. He also has affiant disorder, affiant defiancy, yes, oppositional defiancy, OD, which is meaning he does not like authority. I am 46 years old, and it's always been my dream to just raise my kids, be happy, and provide for them a lifestyle outside of family abuse. I'm the youngest of 6 from my mother, the youngest of 8 from my father, and the outside child. I'm the only child of my mother and my father. With that being said, God has placed it in my heart to do this video, and I will be doing more videos. I myself have been a teacher for over 25 years. Well, actually 30 years. And a pre-K teacher. And I chose to be a pre-K teacher because I wanted to get my hands on the kids and like shoot them off to the stars. Like, what I mean by that, I wanted to be the first ones the children interact with, the first teacher that a child be able to interact with, because I believe us beginner teachers, daycare teachers I've been at, are the ones that set the foundation. So it was always my duty to prepare my children for the world. Okay. With that being said, I am an ordained Christian minister. However, I do have some strong beliefs about when it comes to Christianity, which we will discuss later. I've always also been a cosmetologist, which I retired from. I am also cosmetologist. I've done so much, guys. I don't even know. Housekeeping. I've had my own housekeeping business, which I ran for about 3 years. You name it, I've done it. Customer service, management, business, entrepreneur. I'm a designer. However, due to my carpal tunnel on my hands and all these health conditions that I labeled, I'm no longer able to be, I'm not as active as I used to be when it comes to designing and creating things. I'll say designing because my mind is always creating things. So if you're a business person and you're looking for a way or what you can do to start a business, get in touch with me. I will help spark your passion. I will help you discover what it is that you want to invest in when it comes to either taking your business to the next level or either when it comes to creating a business. I am a creator when it comes to business. However, I know I can't like by myself. It's just me by myself. So I'm doing this documentation just to show you guys what it's like to be a single mom on a system. I've not planned to be on the system, the welfare system, food stamps, government assistance. I had not planned on being on it for long. When I first got my Section 8, my goal was to get on Section 8, use the income that I was receiving from working for myself as well as other jobs to be able to save those incomes and start my own, like buy my own home, start my own business. That's always been my goal. However, as I mentioned earlier about my daughter attacking me, you guys, I have been a victim of family domestic violence all my life. And I'm quite tired. I'm not going to say tired because that gives the enemy a need to defend in those areas, but I'm over it. I'm so over it. I had finally left my family. I had to get restraining orders. They've called CPS on me so many times. I homeschool my son. And it's just not easy when you don't have a support system. When you don't have a support system, getting off of the system is so hard. Because if you look to the left, you can look to the right, and if there's no one there to help you when you need to move, when you need to go, when you need to invest, when you need to, whatever it is that you need to do, you got family members that are pulling and tugging war with you. Y'all, it's not easy. It is not easy to get off of it. It's not easy to even remain a job. My family called CPS on me while I was looking for a job. So, guys, I know YouTube. I've heard good things about YouTube, the community over here. I'm so excited about it. It's my dog. My dog is here with me. This is Kang. Say hi, Kang. Say hi to YouTube. Oh, he's not filming. So, I'm excited about our journey. This is a journey to healing, to growth. Hopefully, to come out of this curse. I myself call myself a curse breaker, but once my daughter attacked me, I no longer became the curse breaker. I am now a survivor of family domestic abuse. And being a survivor, you're still fighting. You're still fighting for your freedom. I'm still fighting for my freedom. I'm still fighting for my son's freedom. By him being autistic, it's not easy though. It's not easy. I had to take him out of public schools due to the family domestic abuse. And when he was in public school, we were trying to get the help. I was trying to get the help that we needed. And warn the school also about what's going on in my family. However, the social worker did not care. She told me. She was like, she didn't care. She was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. That in itself was devastating for me because, I always looked at the social workers in the school as the helper and also like an angel. Like, honestly, before this one social worker said this to me, all the social workers have always been understanding, always been helpful, always like been able to get gifts for my kids during Christmas times if I'm not able to. It's just been so hard. I've worked and taken care of my whole family. I've gave them cars. I've provided homes. I've put food on the table for them when they didn't have it. I've taken care of their kids. I've done it all for my family. I love my family. So it's always just been my honor to do these things, and it's just always, the bees are flying around me right now. I've been surrounded by bees and butterflies lately, which is a good sign. And I just love nature. I love God. I love freedom. I love peace. I love happiness. I love joy. And I love everyone. I love people. And so, unfortunately, this is my story and this is my journey. And I want to take you guys on it. I do feel like it's going to be up from here. Like, God, as I'm sitting on my porch, I'm like, God, provide the resources. I trust you, God. I trust you. And I'm coming out of this. And I'm going to be the voice for many women that are going through, and maybe some men that are going through with their families, and their family is abusing them, and the detrimental stress that it causes the child is what's so heartbreaking, And as a child, growing up around it hasn't been easy either. So, like I said, this is my journey, and I just welcome you all here. That's all. Thank you.